it's the end of a long week. It is the end of a journey, and it is time to game it up, baby.
Yes!
It is time to hang out, talk all things gaming with the XoneBros. Welcome, everybody. We're the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox community. As always, I'm joined by the bros, the XoneBros. First, it's Mr. McSpicy.
Howdy doody.
There he is right there.
It is.
Next, it's Jordan, man.
Hello.
Ooh, looking good, Jordan. And last but not least, I'm X1. I'm not looking so hot. I just bought a treadmill.
You did. That's right. You did.
Yeah, big boy.
Have you set it up? Is it like
Oh, it's all
installed
set
and
up.
ready?
It's awesome. It
Nice.
is awesome. I'll be running after this. Maybe. I'm kind of tired.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome everybody to the show. Thank you very much for being here. We do daily YouTube videos. We do a morning stream every day. YouTube's been screwing us royally and not allowing us to publish those videos immediately. So it's been taking 12 to 24 hours for those videos to publish. So we will try this week to do our morning stream again. If YouTube doesn't allow us to publish them and it's like delayed, what we'll do is we'll just go to videos, daily videos. So, but we'd like to keep the morning show going. I think I figured out a workaround. So we'll see. But come join us. YouTube.com/X1Bros. Jordan streams on Monday and Wednesdays. We got the daily morning show, and we've got this show. This badass mother show.
Wow.
Yeah, I censored myself there.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad.
Thank you. Let's talk about some rumors. Lots of rumors this
There's a
week.
lot of rumors. They're just flying around.
Rumor number one, Starfield, which I don't actually think is a rumor. It's called David Logic.
Okay.
Also, normal human logic. Starfield, exclusive for the Xbox. That's the rumor that's out there. Jordan, tell us about this rumor.
Yeah, so there's a rumor that it'll be exclusive to Xbox, and what that means is specifically the Xbox console.
Console and PC.
Well, no, it wasn't the rumor. It would be specific to console.
No. The
We can
Xbox
start
One.
a rumor.
Yeah, should
can
we
start
start
it.
that
Let's
rumor?
just start it.
Let's
Yeah.
start- yeah, let's
Okay.
get it.
Jordan,
No,
it's
to the
gonna be-
sorry. Jordan is starting his own rumors. No.
Yeah.
To Xbox Game Pass, to Microsoft.
Well, yeah. Which was that really a rumor? I mean, don't we?
That's exactly my point.
Yeah, I mean, don't we already know that?
Yeah, as soon as Xbox paid $7 billion for Bethesda and ZeniMax, Starfield became exclusive. As long as but what we didn't know was there any pending contracts?
Yeah.
Rumor
So-
is that there was not. That this is going to be exclusive.
Yeah, so I misunderstood. For some reason, I thought it was the Xbox specifically, which I was like, maybe, but I think it's more likely, which I'm sure it will happen, that it'll be exclusive to Game Pass.
Yeah, that's why we don't gossip. And
Yeah.
spread rumors.
Well, yeah.
because they get twisted.
Yeah.
Well, as long as they
Well,
can't,
and it's just the. Oh, sorry.
no, as long as they can't trace it back to us. We're
Yeah,
good.
we're good,
We
yeah.
can say
Well,
whatever
it's
we
just
want.
it's just the naming scene. Because when you say like exclusive to Xbox, you think in your head the console, but it's exclusive to Game Pass.
I
is
think-
what the rumor is.
yeah.
I think at the very least it'll be exclusive to Game Pass.
Oh yeah, no, it's as long as there was no other contract. So the fact that this
And
rumor,
even if there is, just break them and pay
and
for
the
it.
rumor's been touted by multiple outlets. So is there validity to it? I think a little bit. I also think there's logic to it a lot. So
Well, it just makes sense.
I think we're going to see it. What the question is going to be, what is Starfield?
That's actually what I was going to say.
Yeah.
We know it takes place in the stars.
And is it good? They've been saying it's space Fallout in space is what a lot of people
Well,
are
let's be
saying.
honest. I mean, Fallout 4 was good. Skyrim was good. So if it's anything like those two games just in space, theoretically it should be good.
It's Fallout on the moon.
But wasn't that the Outer Worlds?
And it was good.
And it was Fallout in space. That's actually what that was.
So is there room for a Starfield? Who knows? That's yet to be seen. The next rumor is a big one. Maybe let's pull up some Forza Horizon 4 footage.
Yeah,
here.
so the next one
we're going to
is
the next
Forza.
one.
Rumor has it that Forza Horizon 5, the new Forza Horizon,
Yeah.
will be taking place in Mexico.
The Mexico. Ay, ay, ay.
That might be the intro screen.
That was really good Spanish.
Thank you
David.
very much. So the rumor was everybody thought that it was coming to Japan.
Which would be a good one.
Yeah, which would be really cool. And everybody was like, yeah, that would be sweet. What you could do in Japan, the cities, lights, then you got the countryside, mountains, you got ocean there. You could do everything in Japan. But actually, Mexico, as soon as I heard this rumor, I thought for a second, and I thought, yeah, Mexico would be awesome. You've got Aztec ruins, Mayans.
Cancun.
You've got the beach. Spring break. You've got Mexico City.
Spring break?
You got spring break. It's a formula for winning.
It's winning. Hashtag winning. You've got Tijuana. You've got You know,
No,
You got Reynosa. You got
Baja California. You got everything. No, but really, like Mexico would be really interesting and really fun place.
Yeah.
To have it. I think that works. That gets me excited.
Yeah.
If it's true, I'm happy with either Japan or Mexico. Jordan, preference.
I don't really have a preference.
You just wanna
with-
race.
I just want to race. I just want to race with my friends in less than 4 hours.
That's true. Yeah, see what he did there, buddy.
that's behind the
there.
paywall.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited for it. The new Forza. The other part of this rumor, it's almost like a 2-part rumor here. So rumor is it's going to be taking place in Mexico, which will be a really. They always nail their locations pretty well. I mean, there hasn't been one location I've not necessarily been happy with.
Yeah.
I think the weakest was probably number 2. But I think that
Wasn't
was
that
also
like Italy? Or?
yeah. But I think that was also like limited by its scope because if you think of like Australia, it was just a much bigger scope, and then
Number 2 was Spain.
Spain,
Spain,
yeah.
yeah.
And not saying that it was a bad location. I think it was just limited by its. It was a good foundation for what came next.
Yeah, and then they nailed it with
Oh, product
three.
at its time.
Yeah, Australia was fantastic.
Australia's
I think
been the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but just to say,
Scotland.
Scotland, London, England,
Great Britain.
Britain,
whatever you want to call it, was also good too. I mean, the locations are
The
good.
location was good.
They do
I don't
good
think
with
they
their
failed
location.
with
Yeah, no.
location. I think they failed with certain mechanics in this
Yeah,
last
agreed.
one. And if you've never played 3, you're like, what are they talking about? 4 is fantastic. 4 is fantastic. It's just not the masterpiece.
I
that
think
not 3.
I
3
think
was,
all
yeah.
you had to do, and I mean, this is. I mean, I look. I always say this. I don't mind developers going out and taking risks and trying new things, right?
No,
I like the risk they took going with the seasons. I think seasons could have been implemented better.
Yeah.
But I like that they at least are trying to do new stuff. So I don't blame them for that. But all you really needed to do is just have a refined version of 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what they do in Mexico.
If they go to Mexico. But
or Japan.
The
Either one.
other part of this rumor is we might see Forza Horizon 5 sooner than expected.
Yeah, that's
Some
the rumor.
people are saying
before the next motorsport.
end of this year.
Which at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about that because I've really been getting horny for a motorsport here. Motorsport is
for a motorsport. Okay.
yeah. For Forza Motorsport versus Forza Horizon, we're due for a Forza Motorsport. They delayed it actually.
Yeah.
I think Forza Motorsport would show off the Xbox Series X. However, I would be curious, and someone had mentioned this during our morning show in chat that they, if they decide to release a Horizon before, like this fall, before the Motorsport, it's probably because it's a wider, more broad fan base. It's
Yeah,
a broader
audience.
appeal.
No, I see
so
that.
you can sell to more people, especially if you're using it to show off your Series X, which makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm interested because it's Playground Games that does the Motors or the Horizon series, and Playground Games is working on the new Fable as well.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't know how big the studio
They'll
is.
combine both of them. Maybe
Yeah.
it'll be
Maybe
if Forza Horizon.
It'll be an
Albion.
Albion.
Albion, yeah.
Albion.
Why not? How cool would that be?
No, I mean I know they have the resources, and I mean with the acquisition of ZeniMax, they talked about collaborating with other studios. They didn't specifically talk about collaborating on with these specific studios, but we know it's possible now. They have the manpower and resources. I'm just curious. I don't know, because the rumor is that we'll probably get it sooner than expected, and some people are thinking holiday this year. And if that's true, there's also other rumors that we're getting Halo, Starfield, this game, and then I believe, was there one more game? Elden Ring, all this fall. That would be a huge lineup.
About
Yeah, Elden
horny.
Ring though is not
I mean-
exclusive to Xbox.
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's still a big lineup. I mean, I don't know, maybe you want to, I get why you would want to spread things out a little bit. This is
Yeah.
what I think.
Tell me what you think.
I think we'll get Forza Horizon 5. I don't know which one we're going to get first, Motorsport or Horizon, but I think we'll get it next springtime, one or the other,
A year from now.
or a year from now. I think
You don't
we'll
think
get
you're
it.
gonna get it for the fall?
I don't know. I just feel like there's a huge lineup this fall.
Yeah, but
you,
what-
you
but
don't
with-
you don't want to smash all your games together.
Why? With Game Pass.
I mean, look what happened to Titanfall 2.
with Game Pass, you bring all those games, and your selling point. How do you not
Well, I
win
mean, I
the
guess
Christmas
you're. I
battle?
mean, yeah, with Game Pass, it is a little bit different because they're subscribing to Game Pass and they can play that game whenever. But
Yeah.
I'm just for my own personal sanity, man. I gotta have some space between
So
games.
it's
It's a personal
it's a
thing.
selfish
It's
thing.
a selfish thing. I need give me a little while.
I just
You know?
keep thinking of Albion and Fable mixing with this game. You remember what was the Mario Kart where you could have two people hanging out the side? and
Double Dash. on the
Double
GameCube.
Dash.
Great
Imagine if
console.
you're like playing the game and you find the big bow, you're like, and then you have your teammate just shooting the tires,
Running over chickens.
Hey, you get it. That's bad. The chickens get mad at you.
No.
Yeah.
You can't kick chickens in Fable though.
I know, and don't you get in trouble?
No, I think people laugh.
Oh, what's
What?
there? No,
What?
no,
I think they call. I
repercussions.
think they call you, hey,
They call
chicken
you
kicker.
Chicken kicker. Yeah, and that was like the.
That was a derogatory term
I
in
know.
those days.
Hey, you can't say that in 2021.
Why can't you do a Horizon in a mythical universe? Why not? Why can't you go out and be like,
Well-
Forza Horizon, the road to Mordor?
I think
The movie would be a lot shorter.
No, but you race around the world.
No,
It would be the Goliath. That's the
there'd be-
Goliath race.
There'd be a whole Hobbit part of the world. You
to
just
be
do the
honest,
map.
I think you could, and I think they're slowly prepping gamers for that type of content because we had the Hot Wheels pack, we had the Lego pack. You have Master Chief Warthogs. I think they're slowly implementing this to do a
But I want a whole
medieval
What
expansion.
what map? What mythical or like fantasy map would be best?
I think Lord of the Rings.
To do a Forza Horizon in.
Can you imagine tearing down the streets of Minas Tirith, drifting?
And then going to Rohan and seeing a horse race.
Yeah, can you imagine?
How awesome. He's right. That would be cool.
Yeah, no, Lord of the Rings would be the
And
best.
then right here, like when you go off road, you're rolling through the Shire.
Yeah, you're going off the Hobbit holes as jumps.
Wouldn't that be cool? I think that'd be cool. I
That'd be
think
cool DLC.
Playground Games needs to go fantasy. Keep the driving the way it is, but layered over a fantasy map.
I'm just really curious, like how big the studio is now to be working on two. Let's be honest, AAA
games,
I mean,
yeah.
because Forza Horizon's AAA, and I think Fable is probably it's got a lot of hype, and it's another AAA game. So I just wonder like what their resources are, how many people they have.
Absolutely. I do want to shout out Ryan Cordero real quick. Ryan Cordero just became a YouTube member. He's wingman status over on YouTube. Thank you very much, Ryan Cordero, for the support. His avatar is a dog with a wig on.
Yes, but again, rumor is Forza Horizon may be
Cultured.
playing in
Cultured.
Mexico.
Cultured dog.
And we might get it sooner than expected. The other big rumor, and probably my favorite rumor of the week, is that we're going to get an Elden Ring worldwide reveal.
Worldwide.
This year.
It's. I don't think it's a rumor anymore. I
Well,
think there's
so-
a date on that.
Well, no, but we think the image is fake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
The rumor is the image is fake.
Yeah,
now.
well,
Okay,
so
okay, tell me. Break it down
so
for me, Jordan. Sorry.
There was an image that came out, and it was an image. It had the Elden Ring logo on it, and it said worldwide reveal 6/14/21.
Let's bring up. Do we have a trailer for Elden Ring? Or was
Yeah,
it just
we
like
do.
a
Well, just
teaser?
The E3
teaser.
where the guy's like, crunch,
Yeah.
crunch. Remember that? I can pull
And
it
then
up.
she
so we
puts,
can watch
and then
it
she
in the
puts
back.
her arm on. Yeah.
I want to be motivated.
So now it does. I do believe Microsoft has like marketing rights because the initial trailer was at their press conference.
yeah.
If you look at this screenshot, it does have the Xbox logo next to the Bandai Namco logo.
You know what it might be? What if it's Game Pass day one?
Maybe that'd be cool.
doesn't need to
I don't
be-
know. So
The thing with Xbox, it doesn't need to be exclusive if it's just on Game Pass.
yeah. So, like I said, there's this picture that had the Elden Ring logo. It has an Xbox logo on it, and then Bandai Namco, and it just says worldwide reveal 6/14/21. Now, there are a few things that we do know.
Yep.
That's generally around the time that Microsoft has their press conferences. If you look at previous dates, they're always around, June, obviously.
Yep.
Bandai Namco has confirmed they will be at this year's E3, so we know they're bringing something, whether it's this or something else.
We're putting the puzzles together.
And
puzzle pieces.
there is another rumor that crept up online that GameStop, there was a picture, is getting new marketing material, which makes people think they're getting ready for like pre-orders and stuff like that. So, rumor is we're getting
Dude, I want to know what this is though. So
just some weird Dark Souls stuff, man. You really got to jump into one of those games and you'll completely understand what's going on.
You get it.
Inside
like, I get
an
it.
arm.
We're watching the trailer. That's what David's looking at.
Yeah.
The Elden Scrolls or Elden Ring trailer.
Okay. Sorry.
Elden Scrolls.
Elden
Elder
Scrolls.
Scrolls.
It was Demon Souls. It's Dark Souls. Now it's Elden Scrolls.
Yeah.
and Elder Scrolls.
Now-
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Now there has been stuff floating around that the image because the image wasn't leaked by any developer or anything like that. It was just leaked. I think it ended up over on like 4chan or something like that. So take it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
But it's not. Some people were saying, basically a lot of people are thinking the image isn't necessarily real because it's not necessarily hard to fake an image like that because it was really just a simple image.
Yeah.
So anyway, people are thinking the image may not be real, but the other stuff is true, right? We know Bandai Namco's coming to E3, so they're bringing something.
GameStop materials.
Yeah, the GameStop material is a big rumor, right?
And
GameStop's getting new material.
the timing for
and then the
Xbox.
timing for the Microsoft press conference. So very cool. And then
I'm going to say, on the truth meter, I'm going to say this rumor's true.
yeah, I
People
think,
can think the image is fake. That's fine. I think the rumor's true.
yeah, I think I think it'll probably be announced now. Whether we get a release date or not, we'll have to wait and see. That's the other thing. People are talking maybe we'll get it holiday season this year, which would be amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And then
that's what I'm hoping for.
I'd like to
Remember,
know.
George R.R. Martin is one of the writers.
Which is why I think it's going to take forever.
Yeah, I think we're about 11 years away.
So we'll get half a story.
We have a story.
half a story.
And a DLC that never releases.
He'll let the gaming studio finish the story and then blame the gaming studio that the story was bad, even though we all know that he just doesn't have it figured out.
And then last but certainly not least, more rumors. Rumor is that IO Interactive, these are the people that do Hitman,
love those guys.
may be collaborating with Xbox. And that collaboration may include dragons.
What?
Dragons.
That's what they're saying.
This sounds like somebody's just like, yeah, you know what?
No,
you
no,
know what
that-
would work well? Let's just rumor this.
No, that's
Hear
what
me out. Hitman
no.
and dragons.
Guys,
Imagine if let's take Hitman back in time.
no, it's not
Fantasy world.
It's not Hitman specifically.
What
It's the company IO Interactive.
What
but-
would be the hardest hit that he'd have to do?
The hardest hit?
A dragon.
Are we... Wait, what are we talking? Are we talking
Taking
like...
a guy out.
Oh.
Hardest assassination, it's got to be a dragon.
So Agent 47
Agent
has been
47.
contracted to kill a dragon.
To
and
kill
this
a
is
dragon.
Yeah, he's got to roll high.
Yeah. He's got to roll real high.
He's got to roll a natural 20.
No, searching again. These are all rumors. I was watching a few videos from YouTube. I think it was from Windows Central. I was watching a few videos, but they had videos on there about this specific rumor, and they talked about IO Interactive, which are the people that make Hitman. Now, it's not necessarily a Hitman game or whatever it is, but rumor is that studio may be collaborating with Xbox, and that collaboration may or may not include a dragon.
I get that. But in my head, I'm combining the two.
Yeah. So that was over on. I think it was before the show. I was watching some videos. I think it was over on Windows Central. They were talking about it, which was pretty cool. But
Very good.
Agent 47, we have a new target for you.
Smog.
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 The Ivory Queen.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think that's a winning thing. Take games that are set in like real modern times and throw them in a fantasy world.
Into Lord of the
It'd be
Rings.
so entertaining.
Yeah, they've been laundering money for 30 years. Smog has.
Like imagine Grand Theft Auto in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen.
yeah, you could steal an eagle.
The mean streets of Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
That would be an awesome game. Have Rockstar develop a Grand Theft
Do
Auto
a
in
whole
Mordor.
Grand Theft Auto story in a fantasy world, and you're a horse thief instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And
call it
Rohan. That's where you start.
GTA Middle Earth.
GTA Middle Earth. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a great time. That
It
sounds
does.
like an amazing game.
Right? I think it's the key to success. If anyone's listening,
Yeah, if anyone's
Do it.
listening, just do it because we're not
imagine
going
if
to.
Trevor was a hobbit.
Dude, he would be the meanest hobbit
Yeah. I think Trevor would probably.
the Shire would not survive.
I think he'd
Trevor.
probably be a dwarf. Actually, he has more of a dwarf.
a
FU
dwarf.
mentality. Yeah, dwarves have FU mentality.
I think he'd probably be
They
like
do.
an orc.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he'd probably be like
An orc.
one of the Nazgul.
The
He'd
white
be
wizard.
a dragon. Are you
He'd
kidding?
be the white wizard.
The White Wizard.
yeah, that's good. Sauron. He's Sauron,
He's
man.
Sauron.
Yeah. Anyways.
But anyway, a lot of rumors this week.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
again, just take that as you will. Those are rumors. Those are coming from the dark recesses of the internet.
What is this second Extinction game? We're watching it in the pre-show. It looks like Turok.
Yeah, so there's this new game that came. So it's not necessarily new. It's been out in game preview on Steam for, I think, less than a year, about a year, something like that. It's new to Game Pass. And now this is what's interesting, is it just came to Game Pass this week. The game is called Second Extinction. Just came to Game Pass this week. It is still in early access. What's interesting about that is early access games are now coming to Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
No boundaries.
No boundaries.
That's a good way to get your game out there to a lot of people,
Yeah, I would just...
especially if it's in early access.
I just always said my game was in early access.
I mean, Fortnite still does that, I think.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that they do. That's me. Sorry.
So, but anyway, I think that's this game. Let me describe it. Imagine Left 4 Dead, but with bigger guns, and instead of zombies, it's dinosaurs.
Yeah, look at this. Like, you've got freaking the dude that spits on Newman.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
dinosaur that spits
Yeah.
on Newman. He's disappearing. And so
Clever.
is this like Monster Hunter with dinosaurs? More first-person shooter Monster Hunter?
I just said it was Left 4 Dead
Well, no,
with bigger guns.
No, but
and
I think
instead
it
of
looks like
zombies,
Monster
it's
Hunter.
dinosaurs.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
think it
guess.
looks like
Yeah,
Monster
right.
Hunter.
It's a combination of all things. It's basically a 3-player co-op shooter where you gotta kill the dinosaurs that are coming at
Left
you.
4 Dead Dauntless.
Speaking of dinosaurs, I just recently watched, again, Jurassic Park World. Is that the one with, what's his face?
Is that the first reboot or the second of the reboot?
It's the one where the whale dinosaur jumps out of the water and eats
Okay,
the
yeah,
shark.
that one was decent.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
It was good.
The
I enjoyed
second
it.
one was terrible.
Here's what kills me.
First
How
of all,
many
awful-
times do dinosaurs have to get loose and murder people before you just never open the park again?
At least 3 times.
Well, no, I think 4 times.
Yeah. No. I don't even get me started with the next one.
I never watched
Well,
the
what's
next
it
one.
called? Jurassic World Evolution. That one was so bad. That was terrible. That one just made no sense.
Who's the actor that's in
Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt, yeah. Chris Pratt did a good job.
I like
Chris
him.
Pratt.
I
That
like
was an overall good movie until the end. The way they ended it up, I didn't like it.
I thought it was okay. I think it was a decent reboot.
Okay, spoiler alert if you've
No.
not watched it.
Okay.
The T-Rex teams up with the Velociraptors
And the whale.
And the whale. No,
They're
no.
all friendly. It's
They're all
actually
friendly.
great.
To take out the mutated dinosaur that was created by humans.
The Mecha Treat T-Rex.
He's the Indominus Rex.
The
I think.
Indominus Rex.
Oh, yeah,
That's
they call it
exactly the
that.
name. And there's the thing's dominating everybody until the giant whale dinosaur jumps out of the water and eats it.
And then,
that's how they
like, you
solve
could
it.
tell that Shamu was, like, waving and, like, it was all happy as he was leaving. He's like, yeah, I did it. See ya.
Yeah.
Who I feel bad for in that movie is the intern lady who's in charge of babysitting.
Oh,
them.
yeah, and
she
she
like
gets-
panics because she loses them, and then she gets thrown in the water, and the giant whale eats her.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Well,
Just goes to show you, don't be an intern on a dinosaur.
don't mess with dinosaur DNA. I mean, we could have learned that from season 1 of Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Speaking of Jurassic Park games too, did you ever play Evolution? Was it Evolution? What's the Jurassic Park zoo building tycoon game?
Oh, Jurassic World Evolution.
Evolution. Yeah. Did you play it, Jordan?
No,
Oh, has anybody? Has any of us played
I
it?
haven't.
Oh well, why not?
I'm Planet Coaster.
Do you know what I did do?
What? Yeah. tell
I
me.
watched Jurassic Park in the theater last week.
Oh yeah, that's
Actual
right.
theater. It
How
was awesome. I loved it. That was a good
Wait,
movie.
the first Jurassic Park?
The first one, 1993-ish.
Oh yeah.
Still
Yeah.
holds up, man. That T-Rex is
Michael
still scary.
Crichton.
That's because when you do it with puppets instead of CGI
and Samuel Jackson.
George Lucas, you can do a lot of it. Stands the test of time.
Yeah, and Samuel Jackson.
Samuel
He was in
Jackson
there, too.
is the arm that we see.
yeah, correct.
That comes out.
Hold on to your butt.
My favorite line in that movie is "clever girl."
Yeah.
girl.
That's what we're going to be
clever.
saying in this game
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna be saying it every like 5 minutes. So prep if we're streaming it. Prep everybody.
yeah.
Clever
But anyway,
girl.
that's what Second Extinction is. It's a 3-player co-op shooter, and you're basically fighting waves of dinosaurs, and it looks like a lot of fun. It's on Game Pass. It's in early access, so give it a try if you got Game Pass.
We got a new season of Master Chief Collection coming, and it looks pretty decent.
Yeah, so you're getting 100 new tiers to unlock.
100.
You're getting new accessory skins and armors. You're getting new seasonal challenges, but we're also getting, I believe, 3 new maps for Halo 3. As long as I don't know if they're releasing exactly with the new season, which is on April 7th, but they might be. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, we are getting 3 new maps if they're ready.
I want to know what
for Halo 3.
their daily active users are and their monthly active users.
It's
are
probably
for
pretty
Halo Master
big.
Chief
It's probably
Collection.
pretty big. I would think because they put a lot of support into this game.
Yeah, I would be curious. On Steam, you could probably tell, right? Doesn't Steam release those numbers?
Well, they have like concurrent and like last 30 days, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
So-
MAU, Halo, MCC.
Oh. Okay.
That didn't work.
This is live.
Yeah, that did not work at all. So, but anyway, yes. So, yeah, new stuff. It's just your typical new season pass. It's going to be season 6. It's coming on April 7th. new season pass, 100 tiers, new cosmetics, skins, new seasonal challenges, and then, of course, new 3 maps that I believe, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they're launching with the new season, but we are getting 3 new maps for Halo 3, if I am not mistaken.
Very nice.
So
last 30 days, 10,000 players.
Concurrent?
Sounds
Is that
correct.
concurrent?
That's according to Steam charts. So that's just Steam.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So
imagine
you'd probably figure half of that on Xbox, or would you think more on Xbox?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know
There's
either.
18 million Xboxes out there. So
And it's on Game Pass.
and it's on Game Pass, and you're talking.
Let's say it's the same. Let's just say it's the same. Because usually PC has more players.
But you're
you're talking a console game.
But that's just Steam. What about Xbox Game Pass for PC?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm chewing. I can't talk now. I'm chewing some gushers. Sorry, everyone.
Whenever he starts eating, he just loses.
So
his
we're
train of
probably looking at, let's just say 50 to 100,000 monthly active users.
Probably.
That's enough.
I mean, they're putting a lot of support into this game.
Yeah, it might be more than.
thought. Yeah. I don't know what to add to this conversation. To be honest.
And then we do have 2 new games coming out next week. The first one on May 6th is Skate City, which is a kind of a side scroller skating game. Kind of gives you Ollie vibes if you guys remember
looks
that
cool.
game. Looks really. The art style is not as like out there as Ollie. It's a little bit more toned down.
Oxenfree.
But it looks.
Hey,
pretty,
isn't there a game called Oxenfree as well?
Yes, there is,
and
yeah.
Ollie. Huh. Don't you remember Ollie Oxenfree? That's what you had to yell when you played hide and seek, I think.
I don't know.
I don't think you're probably right. I don't think I ever played that game.
Someone in chat. You never played hide and seek?
I've played hide and seek. I never played the version 2.1 that where you had to say
official
all your
version.
House rules.
house
We were
rules.
outside.
Yeah, our house rules.
We were outside.
Are far different.
The whole street is playing. It's the middle of night. You got your safe zone. You got a tag safe zone. And
All right.
Somehow you had to yell Ollie.
So let me get through this. Skate City is coming out the 6th of May, and the big one, we have Resident Evil 8 or Resident Evil Village coming out next week on May 7th, and the demo for Resident Evil goes live tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time on May 1st.
Speaking of rumors, it was actually rumored that Resident Evil Village, Sony signed a contract restricting them to not be allowed on Game Pass for 1 year.
Didn't they post that contract
So that's-
online?
But so people were saying, is this real? Is this not real?
Yeah.
But I think it's probably real, and I think that what it does is illustrate how big of a threat Game Pass actually is. Because you're not going to do that if, whatever. Let it go there. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it couldn't go on a quote unquote subscription service for 1 year, and that's. But I mean, if you're Sony, what do? You know, I think you got to do stuff
Because
like that. Don't you?
the thing that's dangerous about Game Pass that people don't realize is, okay, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. No matter what exclusives you have, that's fine. An exclusive, one big exclusive drops a year, maybe 2 big exclusives if you're lucky. But what most people play most of the time are third-party titles. And when Game Pass is gobbling up third-party titles, your reason to be on another ecosystem is diminished, and it's diminished dramatically. And so if that rumor is true, if that was the actual contract that Resident Evil Village cannot be on Game Pass, I think it does illustrate that it's legit having an effect.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't.
well, especially after news that MLB The Show went on to Game Pass. That was probably a big awakening.
Yeah, Sony's like, who signed that deal?
Yeah.
Fire him right now.
Who forwarded that email over to Phil Spencer?
Who signed that deal?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, and it also shows you that if you wait a year, you might just get Resident Evil on Game Pass.
Beauty.
But Resident Evil comes out next week, May 7th. Very exciting. One of my anticipated games of the year.
Yep.
The demo, it's a 60-minute demo. It does start tomorrow on Xbox at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and it goes for a week. It was restricted to 24 hours, but they extended it to a week. So
This Resident Evil has a completely different vibe. It has like this fantasy, or not fantasy,
Well,
like Grimm Brothers.
It feels
vibe.
Yeah, it feels more like it has like a Resident Evil 4 vibe because Resident Evil 4 was on an island with this castle thing.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know
it's
that.
basically, it feels like they took every best mechanic from all the Resident Evil games and put them in 8.
Yeah.
Because they have most of the mechanics are from 4, but you have like the castle setting. It's very gothic, which I like.
Yeah.
You have the storekeeper, which was from Resident Evil 4. You have Ethan and first person, which you got from Resident Evil 7, which was really good, and I'm glad they kept that in.
Agreed.
So it's going to be a good one. I'm really excited for it. Next Friday.
Because I took my foam pad off my microphone here, and I feel like I'm a little loud. I feel like I'm coming through really nicely.
We actually on the pre-show
literally did that.
We pulled off the
oh, did you really?
pop filters, yeah,
because
we were testing it, but
there's an internal pop filter.
There is, but it's not as good.
Yeah, look at like you can hear my breathing.
We did Peter Piper picked up.
Also, I should mention that David came into the show. Everyone on the pre-show knows this. He came into the show like cranky, like hangry. So I hopped him up on Kool-Aid, on fruit snacks and everything. So we are getting a Sugar Rush David right now. It was Gushers and everything. He is like pulling his mic apart, you know.
Sorry, I don't mean to. That brings us to the next segment of our show. Ding.
Oh, okay, I'm on it. Okay.
There it is.
Wait, well, that was the news. Are we doing the news? Or?
Oh, we
just
no longer
did.
use that one.
Let me use. Yeah, we don't even use that one anymore, do we?
This is a segment of a show where we take...
I feel uncomfortable. Put your pop filter back on.
It's wet on the backside. It's from the moisture. It's from the moisture from your breath, I think. Because you're talking.
That is gross.
I'm waiting for it to dry.
Okay, sorry, David. This brings us to the.
This brings us to the portion of the show where we take your questions. To submit a question, you can do so each and every single week over at youtube.com/X1Bros. Become a member. Submit a question to the mail sack today. First question comes in from my boy Happy Mayo. Happy Mayo writes in and says, "Hey, bros."
Thank you.
Thank you. There you go. Hey, bros. This one is for X1 and the Gamer Strength section on Discord.
All right.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, we have a Gamer Strength section on Discord. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to not be fat like myself, then come over. Join us. Discord, Gamer Strength. Post your workouts there. Give yourself support. We're like the beach body for gamers. Beach body workouts for gamers.
Dilf Bros.
Dilf Bros. Yeah.
Did I just trademark that?
Come work your way up to DILF status with Gamer Strength over on Discord. Anyways, he says, this is for Gamer Strength and X1 for the Gamer Strength section of Discord. First off, thanks for this. Looking at other gamers like myself motivate one another in health and fitness is amazing. This, even though I don't ever comment on the boards, has really inspired me and pushed me to live a healthier lifestyle. I started in December at 280 pounds, biggest I've ever been. Today, I hit my first goal of under 250, weighing in at 248 pounds. That's 32 pounds spicy if you were having trouble with it.
Hey, a little jab at me in there. Okay, that's cool.
Well done. Today, I hit... the question along with video game goals and such, have you ever thought about doing a fitness goal for the community? Either a virtual run or workout, party, meetup. Heck, even a local Utah 5K. Green Label and myself would travel from Alabama to do that. Thanks for all you do and inspire. That is a great idea. I have never
Could
thought
we
about
all
that, but,
could we all get Pelotons and link up?
well, yeah, but they're $5,000.
So
Entry
technically
fee.
we could,
We could.
but
We
we
could do
would
anything.
be broke.
Yeah, we could do anything.
With money, yeah.
That's cool. That's a really good idea. Yeah, let's mull that over. First of all, congratulations. That's a big deal. 32 pounds
That's
since,
Yeah,
awesome.
that really
Good
is.
since
Yeah, very cool.
December. That's really, really good. That's congratulations. I'm struggling. I am, fun fact, I'm the heaviest I ever weighed right now, today. I think a lot of people are probably in that situation because of the lockdown and coronavirus.
You always go up, you never go down.
Well, I think we're gonna see. It's gonna be like polarizing. You're gonna have everybody that did fitness
Yeah.
and everybody that did not.
Yeah, because
and it's
other
gonna
people-
be very. There's not gonna be any in betweens anymore.
That's true because I know a few people who took the opportunity of being at home to get in shape, oddly enough.
Yeah. Oddly enough, who are these crazy people?
Who are these people? I did invest in a treadmill at home so that I can. My goal is to do cardio at home and then go to the gym. At the gym, I'll lift weights only because what's hard is with my job, I'm basically on call all the time, and so sometimes I'll get to the gym and something pops up and I got to go home right away. So now I hit my cardio, try to get cardio every day, and then when I have free time, I go to the gym and I pump the iron.
Nice.
Pump the iron, baby.
Nice.
Now you, Mr. McSpicy, we've talked about this before, but Mr. McSpicy uses gaming as his way to work out.
Yeah. Well, because I have a brain that won't shut up. And I always talk to myself, what are you doing? And I'm like sweating. I'm like, oh my gosh. And my brain's like, it hurts, you know? And to shut it up right now I'm currently playing Hearthstone on my phone a lot. I used to play a lot on the Switch. I bring my Switch to the gym every time in case I need to play something else. But I really, really enjoy that. I call it the lazy man's exercising because that's what it is. And I just try to get my heart rate up above 140 for cardio. And then Hearthstone's a great game with in between sets too, because you play your turn and then you do your sets, and then you play your turn and then you do your sets. I'm sure everyone around me is going, "What is this guy doing?" But I don't even realize I'm exercising half the time. About 4 games later, it's been 45 minutes. And I have had my heart rate up at 145, 150 for 40 minutes without even thinking.
Yeah, you've got a good sweat. That's the key to doing painful things is to go to a happy place.
Yeah, and that's my happy place. And I'm like, there's been many times I just want to finish the match, so I'll go another 10 minutes, and then I'll be like, oh, that game sucked. I got to play another. Yeah. It's really gaming is really, really good, and I've been. It's actually what's got me to go to the gym. I've been going to the gym every day for 3 months now, every day, because I want to do my dailies for Hearthstone, and I'm making myself do it there.
Your life daily is the gym.
Yeah. So in Hearthstone, so really great way to do it. Oddly enough, I think I was telling you about this, David. Now that my body's getting more in shape, it's pissing me off. Because it's harder to get the heart rate up now too, right? So my body's getting more and more in shape, and now I think I might have to go over to the Stairmaster.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing the incline on the treadmill, and it's like
Stairmaster kills.
Yeah, it's not denting me anymore like it used to. So
Stairmaster crushes.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a large enough population that you could create a gaming gym where you have this gym and you just gamify it. So you have daily challenges. You have dailies, weeklies, monthlies. You have like a gamer score, and
that's a great idea.
You can register as you come over. Like it registers.
Are we talking about Chuck E. Cheese?
It registers what workouts you've done, and maybe the challenge today is to burn 500 calories in today's session. And if you do, here's a prize. You do so many. You level up.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it, but that'd be cool. Anyways, great. Happy Mayo again. Congratulations. You're a huge inspiration. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
cool.
a lot of pounds too in a short amount of time.
Yeah,
that's
well done.
dedication.
Well done. Next question comes from Psychotic. Psychotic writes in and says, "Hey guys, what are your top predictions for E3 this year? Maybe some Fable 4 gameplay or an updated Halo Infinite footage. Keep up the great work." So I think Elden Ring, what we just talked about.
GTA Fable.
Yeah. Any big reveal? What do you think? Is there a big reveal that we don't?
I think we'll see the new and updated Halo Infinite stuff and get an actual release date, whether that be the end of this year or beginning of next year.
Yeah, but that's kind of known.
Is it?
I think we're definitely getting that before fall. That's the selling feature.
Yeah.
Do you think at E3 that's when we reveal the Xbox Switch? Xbox Nintendo Switch.
The Xbox Nintendo.
The Xbox Switch?
The Xbox Switch.
Yeah.
No.
All those rumors have been happening.
Well, because Nintendo's, they're in hardware. I don't think that could happen.
It's going to be a software thing.
What?
And it might be at E3 though, during one of their conferences.
Yeah.
The new IP. Do you think we see a new IP? Rumor is that
Probably.
there's 2, I think, that are being worked on that we don't know about.
Maybe. I think we might see a little bit more from what's it? Perfect Dark.
Yeah, Perfect Dark.
Maybe actual gameplay. Probably still not till like late next year, but maybe some gameplay.
Elder Scrolls. Anybody?
Oh, Starfield for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Starfield. Yeah,
Starfield.
I think we're going to see a presentation of all the purchases that they've made in the last year and the benefit to us gamers as to why that helps
Yeah, might have.
us play
I
games.
don't.
I'm guaranteed. Yeah, they've done it in the past. Remember when they had 3 when they first started this chain, they had like 3 game devs, and then they just started. Now we have this, and now it's getting bigger and bigger. It's now starting to look like a periodic table at the bottom of the announcement screen. So that's what I think. I think there's going to be a big deal on all their purchases, how awesome it is to be a Game Pass member, and what that brings to the table, all the individual games that we get to get. That's what I'm thinking. That's probably going to be the focus.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I don't think we'll get Elder Scrolls though.
No,
Yeah,
because
no,
when we
yeah,
see that 2
Starfield,
years ago, where we
yeah.
just saw the.
Well,
poster.
I literally think they did that because they were just so annoyed. They
Yeah,
were
I
like,
agree.
guys, we will do it.
Yeah, I
just
agree
let
with
us
you.
do other stuff first.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So I think Starfield.
Great question, Psychotic. Thank you very much for writing in. Our last question comes from the man Fitzy. Fitzy writes in and says, "Hello and happy Friday, bros." He says, "So with more rumors or supposed insiders linking info about the KOTOR remastered remake and Asprai being the company behind it, what changes would you like to see? Me personally, based on the latest rumor of them moving away from the turn-based and going toward a more action RPG, Mass Effect Witcher 3 style, is a great way to change up the game and has potential to make it even better. I really hope it isn't just your standard now in 4K update, but regardless, I will be buying it and playing through it again. KOTOR changes." So he wants to see them change their combat style.
Can you do that though? I mean,
Well, so how did if the model is Final Fantasy VII? Didn't Final Fantasy VII change it up with that remake?
it was
Yeah, but
it
the
was a
game is
new game.
completely redone.
It was
Like,
a
you
new
can't, yeah.
a new game with the same story. That's what it was.
You don't
It
thi-
was a different game.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying it can't work or won't work. I mean, I really liked the first Knights of the Old Republic. I liked the combat that was there. I mean, I don't know. Would
you
I
think
like
it's
action?
dated now though?
Well, it's turn-based.
Yeah, but we still get turn-based games.
Yeah, so I don't think.
But
it's
they're not.
I think it's just
they're
a
probably
gameplay
not as
style.
popular.
Yeah, I think it's
so-
just a style of gameplay. I don't know. That's a tough one because I really like the. I agree that I don't want it just to be like a 4K update. It would be nice to get like a
True
full-on
remastered,
remaster.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do. I would almost say keep the old game the same and try new stuff with new games, but I didn't like it when they did that with Dragon Age. So it's
Correct,
hard.
yeah.
It's hard to say.
Fun
You know?
fact: my wife played through the entire KOTOR.
Oh, really?
That's the Old Republic. Yes,
Oh, we should
Yeah,
have
it's a
her on the
really-
show.
I believe as a bad guy. She went evil.
Oh,
She went
good.
evil.
No,
I
it's-
can- you know what? I can see that.
Yeah. Well, it was her and her sister that played. I think it was her sister that
Went to
pushed them
evil.
evil.
It's a really fun game. I would like to see another one, like a number 3, as opposed to like the combat style. I mean, it all comes down to preference, right? What do you like better, turn-based or action?
Yeah.
So that I mean, it's just. But I would like to see. I mean, it'd be cool to see a remaster. It'd be cool to see a new game from Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Disney'd probably ruin it, but it'd be a cool. It'd be cool.
And Jordan has this anti-Disney kick that is.
I do.
That makes me laugh.
I really do.
I watched Mortal Kombat everybody last week
The new one?
Yeah, I
The new
thought
one.
Disney produced it.
on HBO Max. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it started out.
It starts out super serious
you're like,
super
whoa.
cool, and you're like, yeah. And that's what got me to watch it. You see the trailer, and then
That was the
and
high
then it
point.
goes very silly,
Yeah.
very fast. But it's kind of Pacific Rim silly.
They
Well,
have.
why is that a bad thing?
No, it's not.
Well, it's
just-
not. But it's just like it's
It's
not
like a left turn.
Yeah, it really was.
It's
You're
more
like,
Iron
huh.
Man 3 actually, where the bad guy's super
Ugh.
serious and then becomes silly. That's kind of I feel like what they did with Mortal Kombat.
Because they have some pretty awesome like one-liners from the game.
You know, like the characters themselves will say stuff like
Flawless victory.
flawless victory.
It was pretty
Anyways,
funny.
that was a quick left
So
turn.
it's
but
like the
Mortal
fourth
Kombat-
wall being broken like constantly then, or
Kind of.
well, and it went a direction I didn't expect it to go,
Yeah, because it starts out really serious, and you're thinking, okay, this
and
is
you're
going to
like,
show
okay,
like
wow, yeah.
this is going to show like how it started and where it's going, and then it slowly just decays.
that's a shame.
Yeah.
Although, let's be real, I really thought the '90s movie was cool at the time because I was, like
They did play
11
the
or
song.
12.
They did play the song at the end.
Wasn't the song like
Mortal Kombat.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah. But as a kid, I thought that was the coolest. You watch that again? Nope. So,
And then they made a sequel.
yeah, and the sequel was really bad.
Fitzy, great question. Thank you very much for writing.
Yeah, that's a good
writing
one.
in.
To answer
Right
your
there,
question-
Ryan Cordero has seen it. Cordero has seen it. There he says, I quote, I rose up from hell to kill you. That's exactly what. That was exactly
Fatality.
how it goes. Fatality. Flawless
Victory.
victory.
Yeah, that's the part he says. He goes, flawless victory.
Okay,
And
I'll give
you're
you an
like,
example. Who's the guy with the hat that throws the hat?
Raiden?
No. It's the metal hat. Oh, what's his name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He's with Liu Kang.
Yeah.
I think they're cousins.
Yeah, he throws the hat, throws it in the sand, and it starts spinning, and then he surfboard rides his opponent.
It's literally a fatality.
That's a
Yeah,
fatality
yeah,
in
yeah.
Mortal Kombat. Was
And-
that Mortal Kombat 9?
and he splits him in half, and then pulls up his hat, and that's when he goes,
He looks to the camera.
Flawless victory.
Kung Lao.
Kung Lao, yeah,
Kung
that's
Lao,
it.
yeah.
That's great. Are you kidding? So just don't go in looking for a good like a realistic movie,
they-
going for a good time.
Well, they pull the rug out from underneath you because I'd say the first 30 minutes, it's like
Yeah, and you're because
raw
you're like,
and
whoa.
serious, and you're like, yeah. And
Well,
then it's like they got tired.
Then it turns
they
into
got-
Three Ninjas.
Well, but then it feels like they got tired of trying to write a good script and said, let's just have them fight real quick and then end it.
Yeah. No, because it starts out with two super iconic characters, and it sets up their story really well.
Yeah.
And you're like, and you kind of like, I like where they're going with this.
Yeah,
this
you're like,
isn't
dude,
bad.
this
You
is
know,
cool.
it may be a little different, but
And
it's
then
not
they
bad.
go into the protagonist, and even that, like his first couple of scenes, you're like, yeah, okay.
Okay,
this is-
he's
and then
kind of
even,
a, you know,
and then they even
I-
introduce you to Sonya Blade, and even there, you're like, okay, I can see where this is going. And that,
then the
is-
Three Ninjas jump in.
and that is when it takes a left-hand turn.
Yeah.
And it's like, honestly, it's like, let's just finish this.
They're like, I don't know what to do. With
I don't
this.
know what to do
Well, and
now.
then they made a weird story choice. They explained the plot of the story, and then they did not do it.
yeah, they
it
did.
was like, huh,
Well, because
that was interesting.
I think they were writing this really epic script, and then they got bored.
Yeah, because they
They
were
got
like,
I don't have time for this.
because everybody knows what Mortal Kombat is, right? It's a tournament, right? So it was funny. They explained. They're like, all right, this is what's gonna happen, and they explain it, and then they were like, okay, so this is how it's gonna happen, and then none of that happens, and you're like, huh. I wish you would have went with the original.
Anyways, go check it out, guys. It's
Yeah.
still worth watching because
Yeah, it was entertaining.
It's
Entertained
entertaining.
me, yeah.
Yes, but go watch it and you'll know what we're talking about. That does us for today, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Have a great weekend. Go check out some games. Jordan, what's on your docket this week?
Get this.
Oh, sorry, go
Jordan, go ahead.
Oh.
I was going to talk. Well,
Yeah,
we
Mark could say it.
we started playing Dark Souls again.
Oh.
And it is
last night after Rogue Company.
awesome.
Oh, wow.
It is such a
You should
good
play with us.
game. You want to
It's
play
a
with us?
lot easier with multiple people.
Yeah, it's like it feels good destroying the people that destroyed you. You know, it's just like, this is great. I love it. It's such a good game.
Yeah.
Makes you excited for Elden Ring. So
I will be playing that. I will be
Ooh.
trying out Second Extinction.
Oh.
I will be trying out Enlisted because
Enlisted looks cool, man. Enlisted looks
really
really cool.
And then I'm gonna play the Resident Evil demo, and then Resident Evil when it comes out next Friday.
Oh, beautiful. What about new season of Rogue Company? Is that
Yeah, no,
this
that'll
week?
be intertwined in there.
Beautiful.
yeah, when does the new season of Rogue Company come out?
It was
Next-
11 days, like 2 days ago. So I don't know. A week.
So probably
So-
not
so
like
it's
this Tuesday,
math-
but next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, so
Like
it's
a week
soon.
and a half
So
away.
we have about a week left.
Yeah,
or
it's
so,
probably
yeah.
not this week. Probably next week.
Yeah.
Because I gotta hurry up and get those squiggly dollars.
Squiggly dollars.
You know, for the whatever.
Oh
they
yeah,
got
the
going on.
arms dealer event they got going on.
Yeah, guys, again, come follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/X1Bros. Join us for daily videos, daily streams, daily lovemaking.
What?
It's
You
what
had
we
to
do.
say that right when I pressed the outro music?
Yes. If you'd like to improve your love life,
Oh, gosh. I'm going to.
turn on the podcast during your lovemaking sessions.
Way to make it awkward, David.
Yes, your wife/girlfriend/lady of the night will think you're more of a man.
Smart.
Looking around, it's a fire.